Please be seated. Graduates, you did it. You have earned a degree in public policy from the University of Michigan. We made it to this moment together. I feel like we should take a group selfie. Should we do a group selfie? I have my camera. I have to take a photo of your class. Okay, here I go. All right, we're gonna flip it. 1, 2, 3. The class of 2025. Let me start with some introductions. First, tonight's keynote speaker, United States Senator Alyssa Slotkin. Senator, we are so grateful to have you here and look forward to your address. Also here on stage are members of the Ford School faculty, your faculty. Colleagues, my heartfelt thanks for your brilliance and for your dedication to our students and the mission of our school. Please join me in thanking the amazing faculty of the Gerald R. Ford School of Public Policy. I also want to sing the praises of our terrific team of staff who serve and deliver on our mission. Please join me in thanking our staff for the hard work and creativity and for all they do for our community. Next, I'll introduce a few folks on stage by name. Our outstanding associate deans are here. First, macroeconomist Catherine Dominguez, Associate Dean for Student and Academic Affairs. And fellow sociologist Jeff Morinoff, Associate Dean for Research and Policy Engagement. Catherine and Jeff, it's been an honor serving alongside you this year. Leading our academic programs are longtime Ford School leader, BA Program Director, and Health Demographer Paula Lance, who was also elected. Where's Paula? Dr. Lance was also elected by our graduates to speak on behalf of the faculty, and we look forward to hearing from you in a few minutes, Paula. Jonathan Hansen, who directs our master's. Professor Hansen, Dr. Hansen, directs our Masters of Public Policy and our Master of Public Affairs programs. And education economist Kevin Stang is here with us. Where's Kevin? Dr. Stang directs our PhD program. Tax and public finance expert Stephanie Leiser will read the names. Where's Stephanie? We'll read the names of the graduates as they cross the stage. And the director of our Policy Solutions Initiative, Luke Schaefer, and fellow poverty scholar Kathy Mitchellmore will help hood our distinguished PhD graduates today. Thank you so much. And finally, it is my honor to present the graduates who were elected by their classmates to speak today. Soon to be Ford School MPP alum Kenneth Wilson, and soon to be BA alum Mary Grace Ortega. So, dear graduates, colleagues, friends, and family of the Ford School, as Dean, I have the honor of opening our remarks today. As Dean of a policy school, at this moment, I also have the challenge of our opening remarks. Because while graduation is a time of great joy, pride, and new beginnings, a time to recognize accomplishments, This graduation comes at a challenging time for those of us who believe in public service and in the power of creative, evidence-based policy. Well, at the Ford School, our history and our practice is that when we experience a challenging moment, when the way is unclear and the ground is unsteady, we turn to our mission. Our students, faculty, staff know that practice well, and they know our mission well. But for the families gathered today who might be wondering, what exactly did you study? What's a public policy degree? Please allow me to tell you more about what we do by reading our mission statement. It begins, the Ford School at the University of Michigan is a community dedicated to the public good. The Ford School is a community. That's what we say, and that's what we do. The 181 graduate students and 77 undergraduates we celebrate today have, I believe, founded the Ford School an inclusive, welcoming, and supportive community within this very large university. Our students, faculty, and staff are diverse across many dimensions of identity, background, and belief. I'll note in particular that 33 of tonight's graduates are international students. Shout out to the Global 40s. They represent 13 countries: Australia, China, Czech Republic, India, Indonesia, Japan, Kazakhstan, Pakistan, Russia, Taiwan, Uganda, Uzbekistan, and Vietnam. Our namesake president, Gerald Ford, believed in international bonds, and he first ran for Congress in 1948 to defeat the isolationist movement, the isolationist incumbent in his Grand Rapids district. In 1976, as America celebrated its bicentennial, President Ford led a naturalization ceremony in Virginia, where 300 immigrants became U.S. citizens. He told them, quote, "When I was young, a Sunday school teacher told us that the beauty of Joseph's coat was its many colors." Ford went on to say, "Remember that the more freedom you give to others, the more you will have for yourself. Remember that without law, there can be no liberty. And remember as well the rich treasures you brought from whence you came, and let us share your pride in them." Our international students and faculty have brought us rich treasures indeed, in culture, perspectives, and friendships. Global 40s, we are grateful for you, and we share your pride. And so, our school's mission statement grounds us first in community, in a broad community, and in the public good. It goes on to read, "We inspire and prepare diverse leaders grounded in service, conduct transformational research, and collaborate on evidence-based policymaking to take on our communities and our world's most pressing challenges." That's the work of our world-class faculty. That's also the work that our graduates have been preparing to do, evidence-based policymaking to solve pressing challenges. The classes of 2025 have worked hard to gain a toolkit for using evidence to solve problems. And students, you've heard me describe your Ford School education many times as what? A three-legged stool. But some of your loved ones might still be a little curious, a little uncertain about exactly what you're learning at a school public policy, so let me offer a brief tutorial. A Ford School education, that three-legged stool, is about policy analysis, policy communication, and policy leadership. Policy analysis is the use of evidence, quantitative and qualitative data, to call balls and strikes, to understand what's working and what is not, as we seek desperately needed policy solutions to our most pressing challenges. Policy communication is the use of oral and written expression to explain, elucidate, and to open the door for more people to be informed about the issues that affect our lives. And policy leadership is the integration of our analysis, our values, and our voices to offer a constructive way forward and to bring people along towards inclusive servant leadership. Graduating 40s, you have worked hard to gain this toolkit. You've puzzled your way through economics and statistics, through values and ethics and policy writing, all the while practicing for your mission of influence. You came to the Ford School dreaming of public service, wanting to make a difference in your communities. And now 2 years later, you graduate at a time when the landscape for policy careers appears altered, at least for the moment, and when the profession of public service is itself being challenged. For many of you, the path you saw so clearly when you entered school is a bit obscured. Fog may cloud your individual road. Perhaps, in what's more, these political times we're living through feel like a thick fog too, in many ways. Rapid paces of change, misinformation, fear, and unpredictability may cloud our vision. Polarization and divisiveness are part of the fog too. We can't find or see each other, and that makes it very hard for us to collectively move forward. Brazilian author Paulo Coelho once wrote, "In uncertainty, we find possibility. Fog," he wrote, "forces us to take life one step at a time." Remember, dear 40s, that although your road may be blanketed now in fog, you're setting out with 3 important things. First, you've got a powerful pack on your shoulders. That's the toolkit, the education you've worked so hard to gain. You know how to think critically and analytically. You know how to write and speak. You know how to lead from where you are. Second, you've got a strong light right here in your heart. That is your sense of mission. You chose a school dedicated to the public good, to the collective. Keep that light burning and let it guide your steps. And finally, remember, as you set out on this road, that you are not alone. You've got good companions by your side. The Ford School is a network. It's strong, and the University of Michigan network is vast. You've made lifelong friends here. And remember, find new friends, new allies. Look for friends across all kinds of divides. Build bridges together. Find common cause. Because of your degree from the Ford School, you're starting with capital and credibility. You're positioned as someone capable of building those bridges, someone with intentions that are for the public good. So take one purposeful step at a time. I know that each of you will be a lighthouse in the fog to others around you. Remember that courage, clarity, and good purpose are contagious. 40s, I believe in the work we do here. I believe in each of you. My hope is that you leave here with belief in your hearts, belief in the education you've worked hard to gain, belief in each other and in the wider Ford School and Michigan networks, and belief in the power of public-minded people to come together and build the scaffolding and the structures that can promote health, well-being, justice, and peace. Congratulations, my 40s, and go blue. And now,